The Marvel Cinematic Universe has introduced a lot of heroes, but it is not slowing down. With each new phase, more stories unfold and more characters rise to the surface. Some have been hinted at, others are just starting to gain attention. One thing is clear, fans are ready for more. Today we are looking at the most exciting new Marvel characters introduced in upcoming movie projects. The Marvel Cinematic Universe has been setting up Nova's arrival for years, but many fans may not have noticed the signs. The first real hint came in Guardians of the Galaxy, when we were introduced to the Nova Corps, the peacekeeping force of Xandar. Actor John C. Reilly plays Roman Day, a member of the Corps. In the comics, Roman Day passes his powers to a young man named Richard Rider before his death, making Rider the first and most iconic version of Nova. Later in Avengers Infinity War, it is revealed that Thanos decimated Xandar off-screen, a perfect setup for Richard Rider's origin story as the last survivor of a fallen world. Originally, Marvel Studios planned a Disney Plus series focused on Richard Rider. While that project is now on hold, Marvel President Kevin Feige confirmed Nova still has a future in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. With upcoming cosmic-focused stories and more space-bound heroes on the way, Nova could appear in future Guardians films, a Silver Surfer spin-off, or even the next Avengers storyline. He is the kind of character that could change everything. But he is not the only one with cosmic power and a legacy to uphold. Beta Ray Bill is one of the most powerful and respected characters in Marvel's cosmic lineup, and his live-action debut has been a long time coming. Fans caught the first subtle nod to him in Thor Ragnarok. When Thor arrives on Sakaar, we see giant sculptures honoring former champions. One of them has the unmistakable face of a Corbinite, the alien species Beta Ray Bill belongs to. That quick moment sent fans into a frenzy. In the comics, Beta Ray Bill is worthy enough to lift Mjolnir and eventually wield Stormbreaker, a name fans will recognize from the current Thor films. He is not just another strong alien warrior. He has a code, a heart, and a connection to Thor that runs deep. Kevin Feige has confirmed that they want to do the character justice, which is why he has not appeared just yet. But with more cosmic stories coming and Thor's future in question, the stage is set for Beta Ray Bill to finally arrive. Whether it is in a Thor sequel or a larger Avengers storyline, his debut could bring serious weight. And speaking of fiery arrivals, there is another legend fans have been waiting for. A warrior of mystic legacy, scientific brilliance. Captain Britain may not be a household name just yet, but his legacy stretches across dimensions. In the comics, Brian Braddock becomes Captain Britain after a life-changing accident, when he is offered a mystical artifact known as the Amulet of Right. The choice transforms him into a superpowered defender of the United Kingdom and later, a key figure in the multiverse. With strength, speed, flight, and a strong connection to magic, he becomes a founding member of the Captain Britain Corps, a team tasked with protecting the fabric of reality itself. The Marvel Cinematic Universe has already hinted at his existence. In Avengers Endgame, during the time heist to the year 1970, Peggy Carter mentions that Braddock has not checked in. Many fans believe this line references either Brian or his father, Sir James Braddock, a key figure in Captain Britain's origin. With the Marvel Cinematic Universe now fully embracing alternate realities, his arrival feels closer than ever. Whether he shows up through an Excalibur team-up, a multiverse collapse, or a cameo in something like Secret Wars, Captain Britain could be a game-changer. But before he appears, there is another young hero. Quazar may be one of the most underrated cosmic heroes in Marvel's lineup, but his potential impact on the Marvel Cinematic Universe is enormous. Wendell Vaughn was not your typical soldier. In fact, he was considered too soft for field work. But when the powerful quantum bands needed a bearer, Wendell's flexibility and calm mind made him the perfect match. Those bands granted him the ability to manipulate quantum energy, create constructs, fly faster than light, and survive in deep space. Over time, he became the protector of the universe and a trusted ally of major heroes like Captain Marvel and the Guardians of the Galaxy. Although Quasar has not appeared on screen yet, there have been small breadcrumbs. The quantum realm has played a major role in recent Marvel films, especially in the Ant-Man and Avengers storylines. That same realm is where the quantum bands are believed to draw their power. With Kang and the multiverse threatening all realities, the Marvel Cinematic Universe may soon need someone who understands energy on a level few others can. And if Quazar does step into the spotlight, he will not be alone. Another powerful legacy is waiting in the wings, a hero forged in science and battle, who once stood in the shadows despite his incredible strength. As new threats rise, the time may finally come for this long-overlooked champion to step into the light. Blue Marvel is one of the most powerful and complex characters in Marvel Comics, and his absence from the Marvel Cinematic Universe has fans asking one thing: when is he coming? Adam Brashear was a decorated Marine and a brilliant physicist who gained his powers during a scientific experiment gone wrong. The explosion transformed him into a being of pure antimatter energy, granting him strength to rival Thor, flight, invulnerability, and the power to manipulate matter at the subatomic level. In short, he is a one-man Avengers team. But despite his abilities, Adam was forced into hiding. Set during a time of civil unrest, his identity as a black superhero led the government to ask him to step down. His story is as much about power as it is about injustice and resilience. That emotional depth makes him a perfect fit for the modern Marvel Cinematic Universe, especially with more grounded, character-driven arcs taking center stage. Hints about his arrival have already surfaced. Some believe WandaVision dropped the first clue, not just to a brilliant mind, but to a powerful being from another world. If he enters the MCU, it won't just expand the universe, it could redefine its power scale. Hyperion is Marvel's answer to the age-old question: what happens when a godlike figure crashes into a broken world? First introduced as part of the Squadron Supreme, Hyperion is often compared to Superman in terms of raw power. With the ability to fly, shoot energy beams from his eyes, lift cities, and survive the vacuum of space, he is more than just strong, he is unstoppable. In the comics, different versions of Hyperion come from alternate Earths, often forced to confront the moral challenges of absolute power. Some versions are noble defenders, others, not so much. The Marvel Cinematic Universe has been diving deep into multiverse territory, and Hyperion fits perfectly into that vision. Rumors suggest he could appear in upcoming multiverse-heavy films, especially as the universe prepares for a reality-bending battle in Secret Wars. Casting whispers have even pointed to major stars being eyed for the role. Whether as a hero or a cautionary tale, Hyperion's entrance would raise the stakes in a big way. But for all his cosmic might, there is another kind of power coming, darker, grittier, and born from vengeance. When the night falls and the engines roar, only one name burns through the shadows. Ghost Rider is not just a hero, he is a curse on wheels. Johnny Blaze started as a daredevil stuntman who made a deal with the devil to save his father's life, but the price was steep. When night falls, Blaze transforms into the spirit of vengeance, a flaming skull-headed rider on a supernatural motorcycle, armed with hellfire and a burning desire to punish the guilty. His chain, his stare, and his roar are legendary. Ghost Rider has been portrayed before, but never in the official Marvel Cinematic Universe. That might be about to change. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. introduced a version of Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes, but his status in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is uncertain. Now, with shows like Agatha pushing magical boundaries and films like Deadpool and Wolverine opening the door for R-rated storytelling, the timing is perfect for Johnny Blaze to ride into view. A key connection could be Jennifer Kale, a witch introduced in Agatha's world, who, in the comics, happens to be Johnny's cousin. That family link might be the spark Marvel uses to bring him back. And if you think Hellfire is powerful, wait until you meet the man who can reshape reality itself. And he is just one bad day away from ending everything. Molecule Man may look like an ordinary man, but beneath the surface lies one of the most dangerous beings in the entire Marvel Universe. Owen Reese was a lab technician when a freak accident altered his body at the molecular level. The result? Near limitless power. He can manipulate matter and energy on an atomic scale, turning air into steel, collapsing buildings with a thought, or even tearing open dimensions. In the comics, Molecule Man played a massive role in the multiversal collapse that led to Secret Wars, where entire realities were destroyed and rebuilt from scratch. What makes Owen Reese especially terrifying is not just his power, but his instability. He is not a villain by choice. He is a man constantly trying to control something far bigger than himself. With the Marvel Cinematic Universe building toward multiversal chaos, there is a real chance Molecule Man could be introduced as both a tragic figure and a major threat. Whether he shows up in a Fantastic Four film or during Secret Wars, his arrival could shake the foundation of the Marvel Universe. But while Owen bends reality with fear, the next hero bends the rules with genius. And he might just be the future of the Hulk himself. Amadeus Cho is not just a teenager with a high IQ. He is officially ranked as one of the smartest people in the entire Marvel Universe. First introduced in the comics as a brilliant strategist and tech genius, Amadeus quickly proved he was more than just brains. After a series of events involving gamma radiation and Bruce Banner, Cho takes on a massive new role, becoming the totally awesome Hulk. Unlike Banner, Amadeus retains full control of his mind while in Hulk form, blending intellect and power in a way the Marvel Cinematic Universe has never seen before. Rumors have swirled that Amadeus Cho may be closer to entering the Marvel Cinematic Universe than fans think. In Avengers Age of Ultron, we briefly meet Helen Cho, a brilliant geneticist and Amadeus's mother in the comics. Add to that the growing presence of young heroes, She-Hulk, and the expanding Hulk legacy, and his arrival feels like a matter of time. Reports even suggest Logan Kim may be cast in the role. But while Cho represents science and strength, the next Marvel figure channels something far greater. A cosmic force of pure balance that chooses a host when the universe itself is in danger. Captain Universe is not one person, it is a force. Known as the Unipower, it is a cosmic energy that chooses a worthy host in times of great crisis. Once bonded, the host becomes Captain Universe, gaining enhanced strength, flight, energy manipulation, and even the ability to reshape matter. Over the years, many characters have worn the mantle, from Spider-Man to the Invisible Woman. But the real power lies in what the Unipower represents. It is the embodiment of balance in the Marvel Universe, stepping in only when reality itself is on the verge of collapse. So far, the Marvel Cinematic Universe has not directly mentioned Captain Universe, but hints have surfaced. With the growing focus on cosmic threats and multiversal danger, the introduction of a power that transcends individuals makes perfect sense. Projects like Secret Wars or a future Guardians storyline could easily include the Unipower as the last defense against total annihilation. It is not just a superhero, it is a universal safeguard. And while Captain Universe channels cosmic order, the next potential hero taps into something darker. An alien artifact, a mysterious amulet, and a teenager suddenly caught in a battle between justice and shadow. Darkhawk is a perfect mix of street-level teen drama and high-stakes cosmic action. Chris Powell's life changes when he discovers a mysterious amulet that transforms him into a powerful armored warrior. With enhanced strength, flight, and energy blasts, he trades his normal life for one filled with danger. In the comics, he joins forces with cosmic heroes like the Nova Corps and the Guardians of the Galaxy. His story begins on Earth, but quickly expands to galactic conflicts. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is diving deep into both young heroes and space adventures, and that makes Darkhawk's debut feel more likely than ever. He's gritty, mysterious, and full of untapped potential. That wraps up our look at the new Marvel characters introduced in upcoming movie projects. Some are teased, some are confirmed, and others might be closer than we think. But one thing is clear, the Marvel Universe is only getting bigger. Which of these heroes are you most excited to see on screen? Let us know your pick in the comments, tap that like button if you enjoyed the ride, and hit subscribe so you never miss what's next in the Marvel Universe.